Guys, it's ASAP Flash here, and I'm here with another Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt video. Cool, that was a good intro, wasn't it? So, it's season 3, episode 8. Kimmy's in a bunker, or no, Kimmy does the puzzle. So, finally, we get the full fucking truth of what the hell happened on the cruise, and what has been haunting Titus, and why he's been acting so strange and so not Titus like. I guess that's how I'm gonna say it. I mean, let's be honest here. This episode kind of didn't really feel like a lot of laughs, a lot of ridiculous shit that happened. I mean, sure, there's some good jokes, there's some good background images. Like I said, just kind of like a lot of sight gags and shit like that. Just really stupid. But to me, it didn't really feel like the jokes had really punched in this episode. It was just kind of like the way it was directed kind of felt like it was a mystery type of stuff. I mean, along with Kimmy kind of going back to the bunker deal and how like she's not gonna be like bossy and blah blah blah, which is interestingly enough because in this episode like there was a few times where she just fucking yelled at Arnie and basically everybody else in the bunker. And she heavily emphasized that she's not going to be like the Reverend, even though she didn't say it. It's kind of like implied that like she's not going to be like the Reverend and blah 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 whatever. And I think my one gripe about the season is it didn't feel like it's really moving the plot forward necessarily. I mean, okay, yeah, it kind of did because going to college and she meeting new people, whatever. But not just with this season in particular, but it just feels like they're using the Reverend and the bunker as a clutch so much it can become kind of tiring and predictable. Like, I mean, I kind of hope that I kind of worry a little bit that they're gonna do the same thing with Titus. It's like just drag that shit on forever and ever. And I'm kind of glad that it gotten out of this episode. It's just finally the mystery's over. Finally, we got revealed that we got told on what the hell happened on the thing, so we could just kind of like move on, move forward. And actually, how they did it was interesting. And like at first, I thought it was like, okay, you're just gonna literally tell me in the first few seconds of the episode, okay, big deal, whatever, big mystery. But then he dragged it on a little bit more. He started feeling guilty until he finally actually told them what the hell was happening. And essentially, long story short, the ship didn't go down, nothing happened or whatever. What it actually was, he ended up poisoning everybody because due to sheer jealousy, and yeah, he instead of helping out like he's supposed to, he just abandoned ship and said, "You guys, I'm screw you guys, I'm going home. It's like my start time." And yeah, so that's basically it. I mean, more or less. I mean, like I said, it seemed this episode seems kind of boring. It seems kind of like not really boring necessarily, but just like they're in a situation where like they're in one room and they try to make the best of it or whatever. Actually, I think there might have been a reference to some show. I forgot. Damn it, I kind of forgot the reference right now, but it was pretty interesting how they referenced some show like fucking. I kind of forgot. It's funny because like it was a clever reference too, but I totally forgot blanking out on what show they referenced to. But it's whatever. It'll come to me, I guess. I don't know. Probably wasn't that important anyway. Yeah, but it's really good shit. Oh, yeah. I don't know. I don't know. It's just like this episode to an extent, I guess, didn't feel really inspiring me to like make a review about it or whatever, like how I usually do and shit. I mean, sometimes to me, the review and shit seems kind of like played for me. Like sit here and just be like, well, this episode, blah 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 blah. I mean, I'll just fuck it. Just say how I feel and not be like so like proper and all that shit because let's be honest, how many people actually watch the shit or whatever? It's not like I have a big following like I thought it would. Whatever. I don't know. Maybe I'm kind of like depressing myself. I don't know. Whatever. What the fuck ever. You know. Although I heard I seen like I didn't read the article because I'm lazy, but I seen this one post a headline or whatever that Netflix is deciding, this show's fate, which is kind of interesting, I guess, because of all these shows seemingly like like Sense8 is being canceled or whatever. I mean, I don't really care about that show, but considering it's Gay Pride Month this month, people are like, oh my god, it has some ulterior motive, blah blah blah, and they're apparently getting rid of Futurama as well, and of course people have to be freaking out about that. And a lot of people are being like negative about it, negative answers about it, but the way I see it is like, you know, I mean, if you're really like Futurama, for example, you would have bought all their DVDs, and I mean, what fan? I mean, I'm just saying, it's like what fan doesn't buy the DVD? And people be like, oh, well, who buys DVDs nowadays or whatever or CDs? But the thing is, digital media. I mean, the digital medium. It just doesn't really last forever. Let's be honest. I mean, either your phone has maximum memory storage or whatever, or things happen or whatever. I mean, if you're a really true fan of it, you would actually have the medium, like with you. And I actually seen in Barnes and Noble they have Daredevil season 1 or whatever on actual Blu-ray. Which kind of tripped me out because I thought it was just like a Netflix exclusive thing that they're not gonna have the physical copy. But like that's kind of like what I'm saying. If you really like the show, you'll find a way to get it the physical copy. I mean, yeah, if you have enough physical copy and shit, I mean, it's gonna cause enough space. But that's the whole. That I think that's the whole point of collecting. So you could have something physical to play and kind of like admire the package and admire the artwork. I mean, because it's just the whole experience out of it. It's funny how I started the video talking about Unbreakable Kim Schmidt, and here I am talking about collecting media and the essential value to it. I mean, shit, I have quite a large record collection, vinyl records and shit. I mean, some people might be like, "Oh, that shit's outdated." Oh, I don't give a fuck. It's like if it's what interests me, it's whatever. Yeah, whatever. Screw it. I think I'm gonna change my channel instead of just fucking reviewing movies and shows. Let's be honest, reviewing episodes is getting kind of boring. So instead, I'll probably just talk the first half of the video, just talk about the episode, and then the second half just probably straight into some random topic, I guess. Because basically that's what conversations are, just going into random topic or whatever. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, like I said, this episode is okay, not like laugh out loud or whatever historical, but I just hope this season wraps up nicely. In case I'm not jinxing it or anything, but in case hypothetically it does get canceled, at least it'll be like a nice wrapped up season. Like it kind of reminds me of Raising Hope. I mean, it was ultimately canceled, but when you see the fourth season, it looked like it's been wrapped up. It looked like it's been nice. Although, like if it were to continue, it would have some plots happening in the future. But by the way, season 4 ended, it just felt kind of nice, a little bow on the wrapper or whatever you want to call it. But yeah, that's basically it. I've been rambling for the past few minutes. The review actually ended 5 minutes, 3 minutes ago, so I've just been talking, I guess. So if you like me rambling, if you like this channel, please like, share, subscribe, and all this other fun stuff. And don't forget, don't be a stranger, and please follow me or something. I don't really know. I'm not really good with this shit. You know, most of the professional YouTubers are, whatever. I don't give a fuck. I'm doing me. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, whatever. That's it. I'm out like the Flash, and see you with another video.